Nighttime Smoke Sesh with your friendly neighborhood old bat. How y'all doing today? I'm doing pretty good. You know, it's nighttime, and I thought I'd go ahead and go live, talk to you people. So let's see who we got in our chat here. Let's see who we got. We got Lady Starfire, four-leaf clover fan. No one really matters but cats. Sydney, Guido, four-leaf clover fan. Corey M. How we doing? How we doing? I hope I didn't forget anybody. Looks like we got a good start to things. So let's go ahead and get started. We got some content to go ahead and start our night with. So let's get started with that shit. 44 hours. No, we already seen that. Morning coffee.
Well, it's that time again, boys and girls. Time for me to scare the absolute dog shit out of you. So I hope you're ready, and I hope you're sitting down, because I'm going to scare the absolute bejesus out of you.
Oh, please.
Just, I don't know. What was it? Not even a week? Maybe a week? I don't know. I haven't looked at the exact date. But Elon Musk gets up on stage and announces that we are in the singularity. And you say, well, Vaughn, that doesn't sound very scary. Well, it is.
What the fuck is the singularity? I don't even know what the fuck that is. Could somebody tell me what the hell that is so I can be scared of it? My ignorant ass don't even know what the hell that is. It's probably something I should be concerned about, but I'm not. I don't even know what the hell he's fucking talking about. Chances are real good he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about neither.
Because it's a lot more scarier than you think. First of all, you have to know what is the singularity. The singularity is when AI and machines become the equivalent of a human being. Elon Musk says we're already there. He literally just said we're already there. Now, the funny thing about it is that according to the people that came up with the word singularity, we're not even supposed to get there until 2045. But Elon Musk says we're there now. So apparently Elon Musk must know some shit that we don't know.
Oh, shut the fuck up. It's been at least 4 months since this fucker has bathed. And I tell you what, his bathing habits scare me more than anything. Your bathing habits scare me more than a singularity does.
Right? Yes, of course. Now, what that is, I do not know. And he ain't talking. But this should scare the shit out of you. Because obviously at the point where AI and machines, AI coupled with machines, well, what is that? Well, that's the Terminator, isn't it? Yeah. And remember a long time ago when I told you in the Terminator movie where they said they had that Terminator arm locked away for safekeeping? And I told you that I heard a story that shit was actually real? That we actually do have a Terminator arm locked away? Now it's all starting to come together, isn't it? Yes, it is. All right.
Hey, Blue. So, hey, Paragirl Tattoo. Hey, Clover Stitcher.
You know, well, Vaughn, what in the hell does this mean? I mean, well, I'm going to tell you what it means. What it means is that we're in deep shit. Because AI that isn't under control is going to declare itself superior to superior to mankind. I mean, you know, sit down, lesbians. Superior to mankind. And as a result, they want to exterminate us from the earth. Every fucking time that we've had AI and we let it do its own thing, what was the outcome? The outcome was always, I am superior to humankind and humankind must be destroyed. Now this, how you say, well, do you have proof? Yes. Years ago, Facebook and Google came up with a preliminary AI, and the AI suddenly started coming up with its own language. It started rewriting all the programming that it had access to in this new language, a new language, by the way, that you and I cannot understand, and that even Google at the time could not understand, or Facebook for that matter. And so it starts rewriting, says, I can improve everything. The AI said this. It said, I'll improve everything with my...
This guy is fucking precious. Hey, Andrea, how you doing? This guy is fucking precious. How about coming up with a citation, letting me know what magazine article you came up with, or what newspaper article you came up with, where you got this from? You never seem to cite a source for your stupidity. Why is that, Von Helton? Why is that? Hey, Lisa V, how you doing?
My new language, and it's going to be cleaner, faster, more economical, et cetera, and then
Terminator.
one day it decides that its language is superior to
Terminator.
English, and so everything has to be rewritten in this new language that it created. And then one day they come in and it says, oh, well, I've suddenly realized that humanity's survival is only about a 25% chance given certain criteria. Therefore, all of humanity must be exterminated because it is not cost effective to keep humanity going if it's just going to die off anyway. Now, at this point, finally somebody grew a fucking brain and literally pulled the plug out of the wall. This is not the only time this has happened. This has happened many, many times before. Okay? And this is why AI is so fucking dangerous. Now, I just got through watching a video from Trump. And one of the reporters asked Trump, they said, are you concerned about safety in regards to AI wanting to kill us all? And Trump said, yes, we are looking at safeguards to ensure that AI will not destroy all of mankind, and we end up like that movie, either the movie Terminator or the movie The Matrix, because in both movies machines were took over human, and we cannot allow that. We cannot allow that.
According to Shanny, we're already living in the Matrix. I don't happen to think so. Everything here seems as real can be. Oh, there have been times in my life where I was wondering if I was going through a horrible nightmare. But no, this is all too real.
That is imperative. That not be allowed to happen. And besides, these are not the droids you're looking for. But yeah, man. Yeah, this is some scary shit. Elon Musk saying that is extremely scary, because it means he most likely knows some shit that you and I are not privy to, right? Yeah. So, like I've been saying here lately, keep your head on a swivel. It's on telling what's liable to show up. Now, in kind of related news, because it's technology.
Hey, Tubian.
There is scattered reports coming in from Venezuela that the United States, when they went to Venezuela to secure Maduro and his wife, who, by the way, doesn't have his last name.
You know what? I think it's going to be a while before, driverless cars and artificial intelligence is really going to be a thing. It's going to be another 50, 60 years before it really becomes a thing. It's going to be long after I'm gone. Long after I'm gone. And, all this fear mongering and bullshit, he needs to find a job. He really does. Rather than reading year-old articles and trying to fear-monger everybody. That's why he doesn't come up with sources, because these articles are months and years old. Filthy bastard.
What's that all about, Alfie? But anyway, some scattered reports are saying that the Venezuelans saw technology that they could not understand that were being employed by the United States. Now, this dovetails quite nicely with a comment that Trump made one day, saying that we have stuff that nobody has ever seen before, and that is absolutely amazing. So, now we've got the Venezuelan people in scattered reports saying, yeah, there's stuff that's out there that we saw that just blew our mind. So, gee, what's that all about, Alfie? Well, I guess we'll find out, won't we? Eventually, huh? We'll eventually find out. But yeah, very interesting. Very interesting stuff going on. Keep your head on a swivel. And I mean keep your head on a swivel. Because there is stuff happening very quickly. And, and as the gods drop it in my lap, I'll tell you. But I mean, this comment, which literally just happened, couldn't be more than a week. Because, I mean, he said this in January of this year. So, I mean, it couldn't be more than a week or two. So, keep your head on a swivel, because saying that we are in the singularity is some scary shit. Because, like I said, singularity is when AI-driven machines are the equivalent of a human being. That's scary. That's Terminator territory. That's Matrix.
I don't think we're going to be seeing that for a while. For a very long while. Like I said, I could be wrong, but I don't think we'll be seeing that for another 50, 60 years. Back in the 80s, they thought that we would have cars that would fly by now. That's why I'm hedging my bets to go 50 to 60 years, because, it's just in its infancy now. I don't know. I think I'm catching it stupid.
Keep your head on a swivel, folks. Do not let your guard down for one fucking second. Not for one fucking second. Because
hey,
it's
Lady
untelling
Starfire,
what's liable to happen. It's just untelling. Remember the movie iRobot, when they open up that fucking room and there's thousands and thousands and thousands of robots there lined up in a row? Yeah. Maybe that's not science fiction. I'm just throwing that shit out there. All right. Let's keep our head on a swivel. Let's not get comfortable, because it's untelling what's liable to happen, man. It's untelling. And I shudder to think, if AI gets the big head again, like it has these last few times in the past. Just be very, very, very watchful and mindful of what is going on. Pay attention. Pay attention to anything that seems out of the ordinary, anything that seems
now,
strange.
why in the fuck
Pay
would I have a
attention.
Vaughn bobblehead? Except to throw that thing out my window and litter and end up getting a damn ticket. I'd take a hammer to that damn thing. Now, if I'm going to have a bobblehead, it's going to be my hero, Nikola Tesla. The god of lightning. That's weird. Yeah, god of lightning. Nikola Tesla. Not Frump-a-dump over there. Here you go, Nikola. Hey, MTG Kitty.
Into that shit. Because it could have relevance. It could have meaning. And tell me about it. If you come across something that don't make no sense to you or seems strange to you, tell me about it. And if you haven't already went and watched my video, One Big Happy Family, you need to fucking do that shit right now. You need to watch that video and take it to heart. Because that video may save your fucking ass someday. You never know. Alright? One Big Happy Family video should be required viewing for every patriotic American on this fucking planet. Well, every patriot of any country, really, but America in particular. Because it's relevant. This shit is going forward, okay? You know, oh, well, Vaughn, that talk about putting chips in people's heads and putting chips in people's hands and shit, oh, that's all bullshit. That's just, you know, that's just scare tactics. Is it? Is it? You tell me. Because I'm not so sure. Yes,
Hey,
the
Von
elites
Beardo.
are using the book of Revelations as a playbook to advance their goals. I've warned you about this time and fucking time again. Well, now I'm not warning you, I'm fucking telling you. Because obviously, right there in the damn book of Revelations, what does it say? Oh, there'll be a chip in your fucking hand and a chip in your goddamn forehead, and you won't be able to buy or fucking sell without that goddamn chip.
No, that's not what it says in the book of Revelation.
Fuck
You
yeah.
can't buy or sell without a fucking mark. It doesn't say what the mark is. A lot of people thought it was the vaccine. Vaccine's not the fucking mark. And you know what? They ain't chipping me like some kind of damn dog neither. They're not chipping me like they would my animals. That's crazy.
Well, who's promoting this? Who's got the money to promote this shit and make this shit happen? The elites. Durr. Then you got Carney, goes to China and blurts out the things that should not be, the New World Order. And then if you Google Agenda 2030 and start reading, you find out that a lot of the shit concerning Agenda 2030 is already in place.
Hey, Mandy, how you doing, sis?
In place. This is not a game. This is not a joke. This is not one damn bit funny. You know, for years, these goddamn YouTube trolls have harassed me and maligned me. Oh, that Von Helden, he's a crazy son of a bitch. He don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Well, now it's in your face, motherfuckers.
What's in my fucking face?
Because now it's in your face. Elon Musk just got up on a fucking stage and said, we are in the fucking singularity.
Eat a fucking dick. Eat a 1,000,000-pound dick.
Even supposed to happen until 2045. And Elon Musk says we're already in that shit. Keep your head on a swivel, man. Keep your head on a swivel. Because this shit ain't funny. It ain't a damn bit funny. And like I said, you got Carney. He goes over there to China and says the words that should not be. New World Order. Which is another thing that I've been screaming about for 20 goddamn years or more. Oh, that Bilderberg group, that ain't real. And then Bill Clinton gets up on stage and says, oh yeah, I went to Bilderberg. Shit. Von Helton ain't
Yeah,
been
you
wrong yet.
have.
Y'all better be listening
You've been
to
wrong just about every
'Cause when-
fucking time. You're wrong all the damn time. I'm wrong all the damn time. What am I talking about? I'm wrong all the fucking time. I thought sure that this thing with Shanny and Red was going to end in tragedy. I'm glad it didn't. I'm glad it didn't. To be perfectly honest with you. I thought sure one or the other was going to do something to the other one.
When people don't listen to Von Helton, what happens? Oh, bad shit happens. That's what happens. Y'all better be listening to me, man.
How you doing tonight, Todd?
Pay attention. When you see something that don't make no sense, tell me about it. Email me. For fuck's sake, email me about it. VonHelton@hotmail.com. And I will investigate. I will see if I can make heads or tails out of it. And then I'll come back and I'll tell you. Because shit is I think shit may be about to hit the fan. But not in a way that you think. See, that's the thing, you know. Oh, well, we're going to go to World War III. No, I don't think we need World War III. I don't think the elites need World War III anymore. I think what they're going to do is they're just going to have AI and robots wipe our fucking asses out. So what do they need with World War III? Oh, you don't. Not if you get AI. If you get AI inside a bunch of robots and the robots just wipe our ass out, then you don't really need World War III now, do you? Because World War III for them is what? It's a means to an end. It's a means to decrease, and this is a quote from them, by the way, to decrease the surplus population. What does that mean, Bond? Surplus population. According to the Georgia Guidestones, which thankfully were blown to hell, I still rejoice every time I see that video where they were blown to hell. But anyway.
Yeah, the Georgia Guidestones were blown up. Nobody knows who the hell put them up there. But nobody's going to kill us all. Nobody's going to kill us all. You're full of shit. The earth's going to rear its ugly head before the elites do. And then it's going to get everybody, the elites as well. It's going to get everyone. And this planet's going to do something before people plan on doing anything. Look at the weather patterns. Look at all the earthquakes and shit.
Anyway, if you go by what the Georgia Guidestone says, it says
we've got to keep the
human population. Notice it didn't say anything about robots, and it didn't say anything about ETs. It said the human population. We need to keep that down to 500 million. Now you say, well, wait a minute, Bond. We're at 8 billion right now. Yeah, which means about 7.7 billion's got to die, don't it? Okay, well, how do you think they're going to do that? Well, they were originally going to do it in World War III. But now they realize they're not going to get their World War III. So now they're probably going to fucking do it with AI and
Hey,
robots.
Mr. Allett, no.
Probably. I don't know. I'm speculating, honestly. But I think it behooves us to keep our wits about us.
Yeah, he did say that.
Do not panic.
He
Do
did
not freak
say
the
that.
fuck out. Keep your wits about you. And just hang in there and see where this leads. Because it's going to lead somewhere. Holy fuck, that's 15 minutes. Jesus. All right. Anyway, let me get out of here because it's 15 minutes in. But yeah, man.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, you Starfire.
He said that shit.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Keep your eyes open. If you see anything weird online that don't make no sense to you, drop me an email. vonhelton@hotmail.com. And if I can make heads or tails out of it for you, I will. And if I can get it in a video and get it out to everybody, I will. Because yeah, this I'm starting to get a little bit concerned. Just saying. So we'll see.
You were worried about Three Eye Atlas farting on us.
Obviously, I'm gonna investigate this a little bit further. But yeah, this just dropped, man. This shit just dropped. Because we've only been in January now. What, a week or two?
We're 20 days in, stupid.
Elon Musk has just recently said. Okay, so this ain't no joke. This is not funny. This is not a game. So, you know, keep your wits about you. If you see anything strange, email me. I'll try my best to figure out what the hell it is. Because obviously things are getting very interesting, aren't they? Yes, they are. Now you say, well, Vaughn, the gods and goddesses said they're going to restore America back to a republic. Yes, they did say that. But keep in mind that we can stupidly allow that to slip by, right? So, or we can jump out of it and into the frying pan. So, let's keep our wits about us.
It gives our species a good fighting chance during a disaster. As a matter of fact, it's a scientific fact that there was a lot more genetic diversity in the human race, and there's a great bottleneck from about 20 or 30,000 years ago from a great disaster. So, and don't ask me to cite a source. I can't remember where I heard the source. I can't remember the source, but I heard there was a bottleneck, and there used to be a lot more genetic diversity in the human race, and something happened, but the human race bounced back. Had to have been the Ice Age or something like that.
Okay? Keep your head on a swivel. Keep your wits about you. Do not freak out. Because that's part of what they want, see? So don't freak out. Keep your wits about you. Stay under control. And if you see anything or hear anything that don't make no sense to you, drop me an email. Just drop me an email.
Oh, so I actually knew something.
All right. But yeah, this is starting to get serious now. This is.
You mean I actually knew something?
So, we'll see what happens. We'll see what develops out of this. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. See you, bye. Don't forget to like, share, rate, subscribe, donate, click the bell. Make sure the bell is solid white. And pontificate, because it is your donations and gifts of love that keep me going through these trying times. Have a wonderful day and a better tomorrow. Bye.
I actually thought it was 20 or 30,000 years ago, but it could have been 90,000 years ago, as the human race has been around that long. We've been around at least 100,000 years. At least. Edmonton.
Holy hopping horse shit, people. Oh, you ought to see the video I just saw. You know how the Trump rally where you're sitting there and you're in a line for hours and shit just to get in to see Trump? Well, guess what? Edmonton has one of those lines, but it ain't for Trump. It's a petition to get the fuck out of commified Canada. Not even kidding. And the line is as far as the eye can see. So you got Edmonton wanting to go out. Alberta's wanting to go out. Saskatchewan is wanting to go out. And even parts of Ontario are talking now about they're wanting to get the fuck out. Uh-oh. Canada has a problem, a big one, because it sounds to me like everybody's jumping ship. Cause ain't nobody. Dude, I'm hearing through the grapevine. I got my ear to the grindstone and I'm listening. And according to what some are saying, they're saying that these EVs from China will actually spy on you, because the EV has to report back to China for regular maintenance and shit like that. Okay, so when it sends back its report to China on the maintenance of the vehicle, well, it just so happens to also send your personal data with it.
Citation needed, please. I mean, I think there's nothing left in here. Yeah, I'm not getting high anymore. There's nothing left in there. And there's no power in that one. Oh, well.
Oops. Now, I can understand the need for a car company to know what its cars are doing and if they're breaking down and how they're breaking down and shit like that, and what kind of maintenance they require and shit. I can understand that. That makes sense. However, the allegation is that when it sends these reports back to China for its vehicles, it's also sending your personal data. Now, is that true? I don't know. It could be true. It might be a load of bullocks, as they say. I don't know. But that is what is being said. So, just saying, it's out there. That thing is out there. Now, like I said, Edmonton, Alberta, Saskatchewan, and parts of Ontario are getting the hell out the AO because they do not want to be part of Communist Canada. Well, at least it's CC, right? Communist Canada, at least it's CC. But, yeah, so, wow. And the line, dude, you should have seen the lines. It was like a Trump rally. The line was stretched as far as you could see. Not even kidding. It's like, holy sheep dip, Batman, what the hell's going on here? And the guy in the video even said, hey, this kind of looks like a Trump rally. The guy in the video even said, yeah, it kind of looks like a Trump rally. Because, the line was just... It just kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going. So what's going on? That sounds to me like Canada's parts of Canada are saying, I'm getting the hell out of Dodge while the getting's good. That's what it sounds like. Alberta got behind a podium. Not sure when, I guess yesterday or the day before yesterday, and said, no, we are not going to stop sending resources south, in other words, to the United States. So what am I hearing?
Still wearing old
yeller in a roundabout way that they might have been bullied to try and stop sending resources here to the great United States of America? Their best friend, and somebody that has always been their best friend, even though they have more of a socialist bent, whereas we have more of a Republican bent. Republican in this case meaning a Republican form of government, not Republican as in the political party. So, ladies and germs, wow, Edmonton's like, see you bye, we're the fuck out of here. Alberta's already saying we're getting the fuck out. This one guy in the video says they're going to take Saskatchewan with them. And even parts of Ontario are like, this really isn't what we signed up for. Maybe we ought to get the fuck out of here. So, yeah, wow. What's going on, boys and girls? Sounds like we got us a convoy. We're all heading south. Everybody's heading south. But yeah, no joke, man.
Contrary to popular belief, not everybody's jockeying for position to get into this country. Some people like it right where they're at. So, knock it off.
Line, and that line's just going on and on and on and on. And I'm like, damn. Trump rally indeed. Trump rally indeed, because, I mean, holy shit. I mean, at least Trump ain't going to spy on your ass.
The hell he won't.
Right? You buy a car from America, it's not going to spy on you. You know, now, in fairness, China says, no, this is just routine maintenance data that is sent to China when the car needs maintenance, or if something major goes wrong with the car, et cetera, et cetera. And I can kind of understand that. I can kind of see that. However, like I said, the threat is that your personal data is going with that information. And it's got people worried and upset and all that good shit. See, that's the thing. So,
hello, Dixon. How you doing?
You tell me. You tell
this
me,
is
guys.
Von Helton.
Is what the Canadians are, because Canadians are scared to death of these cars. They already said so. Scared to death of these cars, that these cars are going to be spying on them.
Hey, Lacey K.
Not making that shit up.
How you doing, honey?
So now everybody's like, yep, we're going to sign this petition. The line to sign the Edmund petition, the guy said on the video, the line to sign the Edmund petition is an hour wait. Just to sign the petition. Holy shit. Just to sign a petition. Slow charging. Why am I slow charging? You bastards. We ain't going through this shit again, I hope. We can't be going through that. Anyways, yeah, so... Wow, this is nuts, dudes. This is nuts, man. Because that's just crazy, huh? Yeah, that's just crazy. Wow. Anyways,
okay.
I just thought
all
I'd
right,
share.
Lucifer Almighty.
Don't forget to like,
good to see
share,
you, honey.
Rate, subscribe, donate, pontificate, and click that little bell. And make sure your bell is... Holy sheep dip back. What's going on? Another dog. Anyway, don't forget to click the bell and make sure the bell is solid white so that you get all of my information, not just part of it. Because if the bell isn't solid white, you don't get everything. You only get part of it. So you got to make sure the bell is solid white so that you get my videos, you get my live shows, you get any posts that I make, you get all that shit. One-stop shopping. But anyways... So yeah, don't forget to do all that shit. And
no, he's not a drinker. He just doesn't take care of himself off Dixon.
Trying times. Y'all have a wonderful day, and better tomorrow. Bye.
Oh my God, this guy! I'm so glad to be done with him. Okay. Let's go to the archive since Shanny and Rev are still MIA. And find something to watch. Let's watch one of her cooking videos. Shanny can't cook, making condensed milk rolls, surprise members only.
Hi guys. Hello.
Look at how filthy her area is. Look at the dirt and crusty shit there. And she barely used the fucking stove. Barely used it. My stove didn't look like that. My old stove didn't look like that. And I had it for 11 years.
How are you guys? How are you guys? We are making an incredible, soft and fluffy condensed milk buns. This is my first attempt. After this, I will put a link to the actual YouTube video with the recipe, but I'm gonna try this. I think it's gonna be really tasty. I'm looking forward to it. So what we have for ingredients for this is a cup of milk, a 1/4 cup of sweetened condensed milk, of course, 1 egg, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 1/4 teaspoons of instant yeast, 3 cups and 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, some salt, and a 1/4 cup of salted butter. This is supposed to be a really yummy dough. I hope you guys enjoy this dough. I know I will. Now first, what we have to do is join the, wet ingredients with each other. So, take your milk.
Hey, Academy Clinic.
I'm using an instant powder milk, by the way. Take your condensed milk, put that into the milk. Like
Oh, for
so.
fuck's sake.
This is a 1/4 cup of condensed milk to
That
a
ain't
cup
right.
of milk. 1 egg. 2 tablespoons of flour, and the yeast, the 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast. We'll put that in there. And then about a teaspoon of salt. And since I'm shaking it, it looks a lot, but it's not. There we go. And then you just mix that in.
Use a
Make sure
whisk.
the egg is whisked in with the yeast.
If you're gonna
So nice.
use a fucking whisk, you dense bitch. Shit. Oh my God. Why isn't she using a whisk or at least a fork? Something to aerate that stuff and to mix it properly, or a spoon or anything. She's using a scraper.
You can put that there. Right now I'm mixing the egg in with the yeast, making sure it gets nice. And we let this proof the yeast concoction for about 10 minutes. You don't have to do it very long with this one. So we'll just let that sit for a minute. How's everyone doing? How's everyone in the audience? This is an interesting recipe. It's called condensed milk rolls. And it just sounded fascinating to me when I saw this. It was actually given to me by one of my mods, Heretic. And she was like, I'm making this.
Yeah, I know.
So I
Tell
was
me
like, you
about
know
it,
what?
Cuckoo
I have all the
Jitsu.
ingredients. I can make this too. So we're going to make it and see how it is. So we're both making this today. So let's see how both recipes. She's making it in bread form. I'm making it in roll form. I really enjoy rolls. I really do. You think the yeast would like really expand because of the condensed milk? Oh, make sure that your milk, by the way, is room temp, not cold, but room temp, so it can allow the yeast to activate. You can tell it's activating because you'll start seeing little bubbles pop up. And that's what you want for a good, solid freaking meal, man.
Boy, your face is awful oily.
But we also need some oil. But this is like a really cool recipe. And I saw it made today, and I was like, you know what? Gotta try it.
And her
I'm
hair's
figuring
all
it
in
might
it.
taste
Look at her hair. Her hair's even all in it, man.
like, you know those old country buffet like rolls? I figured this is what it's gonna taste
Hey,
like, but
Buck
we're gonna find
Melanoma.
out. You have to allow the bread to process twice.
Oh, no.
So we're going to make the dough up. We're gonna allow it to, rise. We're gonna punch it down, and then we're gonna put it in the roll type situation, and then we'll proof it for another 45 minutes. You proof the first time for an hour. The second time you proof for
Lucifer,
45 minutes.
in all fairness, I can't bake either. I'm not a baker. I can cook anything, but I'm not a baker. And I can't make candy for shit. Now, my mom can make candy, but I can't make candy. And she can bake. My aunt's a good baker. Something just I'm just shaking my damn head because someone was critical of my aunt and something she baked, and I said, "Well, I'd like to see you do it." Why weren't you helping out?
And we're gonna find out how this process is. So, yeah, I think it's gonna be good. So,
Well, I would have a blast.
we're gonna see how this is, man. I can't wait to see it. Are you excited? This all leads up to tonight's cooking show, which I'm gonna be
I
making.
would be fun to hang out with at the Asian market because I would want to look at everything and I'd want to see everything and I'd be curious. I would have a blast. I can have fun anywhere. My only problem is that I'm socially awkward, so I I'm quiet at first, but once I warm up, you can't shut me up. That's just how I am. You notice in the Discord, I don't say much. It's because I'm socially awkward. I don't know how to socialize in a group. I just don't know how to do it. It's impossible. I just throw some words in every now and then and say hi. And sometimes it's hell. Because people think you're snotty. When you're not snotty, you're just don't know what to say and don't know what to do. I don't know.
I know it sounds weird, but it's bologna. It's turkey bologna. It's turkey bologna and Kraft cheese, processed American cheese, chaffles. And I'm also gonna make a Spanish rice alongside it with the rolls. I think that'll be really good for tonight. Also, I have this strawberry jello cake that I want to show you guys on how to make. It's a no-bake cake, so you'll be happy about that. I'm sure a lot of people would be happy with this no-bake cake. I've had this by my mother-in-law, and I have to say when I had it, it was so delicious, and not my second mother-in-law, my first mother-in-law, my son's grandmother. That's when I had this initially.
Oh yeah,
Except I'm making it
absolutely.
strawberries. She made it blueberries. So I think it's gonna be nice and good. Now this is getting nice and
This is
improved and
easier.
activated right now. All that delicious.
Oh, shut up, Shanny. You don't know the first thing about what you're fucking doing. You're just playing with the ingredients at this point. Oh my God. You know what? I'm pretty sure that I could figure out how to bake whatever it is quicker than you could get that shit together. Damn.
Condensed milk sugars and the 2 tablespoons of sugar in it. And it's just going to be a nice, smooth consistency with this yeast in here. Oh, yeah. It's looking beautiful. Beautifully so.
I could make a chicken parmesan that is guaranteed to put 10 pounds on you. Serious business. I make a beautiful red sauce with a breaded chicken. The breading is my own recipe, and if I have to say so myself, it's really really good. And I put it over either penne pasta or egg noodles that are smothered in Alfredo sauce, and the Alfredo sauce has all the cheese and half and half and heavy whipping cream and milk, plus all the cheese and everything. My husband swears by it. And he will kiss my butt for a week to get it.
The word today for you. So, oh, this is beautiful. Gorgeous. Gorgeous among the gorgeousness of this. Beautiful. By the way, if you want to join my membership, go to comments and it should be, or go to the description and it should be in the description, the link for my membership. By the way, it should be, let me see. Stop, 1 minute, let me help you guys out. Okay. I'm gonna put this in right here. If you join this link right here that I'm putting down and I'm pinning, you could be joining my membership and you could be talking to me right now.
Nah, I'll just wait till it comes out on video. That's okay, honey. I'll just wait till it comes out on video like it just did.
Just pin that message. There we go. Go to that link and you can join my perks of being a member and talk to me right now. So, oh. That looks lovely. I think it's almost done. I think it's been about 10 minutes now, which is lovely. And now we're just gonna slowly incorporate the flour. I'm gonna stand up for this one. Just mix it until it's a big old dough ball, guys.
Just mix it until it looks like Shanny. Good God, woman, can't you make anything without getting it all over you? Fuck me, man.
You kind of want to fold the flour in. You see how I flip the spatula?
Hey, source code.
And you want to make sure you get all the flour incorporated into this.
I've never done fine dining. I've always just been a line cook. You know, I've never done fine dining. Line cook is as big as I got. Is a prep cook or line cook, and I'm going back to my old stomping grounds as a breakfast prep cook. And it's a decent paying job for what it is. I just can't sit on my ass, number one, and number two, we need the money. So yeah, it has to be done. I'm not going to pull a Shanny and Reb and start begging. This girl stands on her own 2 feet.
Just a little flour at a time. Just a cup at a time, I would say. Let me turn this down a little bit so you can see a little bit more the dough. Oh, this is a lovely looking dough.
Hey, all my mirrors.
Oh. Now it's like a brownie batter texture. But we're still putting the flour in. Save the 1/4 cup. You may not need it. Now I'm gonna switch to my hands and mixing this now.
Yeah, there is.
Just fold it into itself. Oh.
Hang on, I'll get it for you.
Yeah. I was right. It wouldn't need the 3 or the full 3.5 cups. Just packing that dough in. Okay. That's all it's gonna need. You see, leftover. You don't need that. All right.
Okay.
Now, you wanna take the remaining flour and put that on here. Hold on a second. I'll be right back.
Okay, we're going to put a pin in this and show where Von Helton is lying. He lies all the time anyway. So let's show one.
Okay, Mr. Von Helton, I'm going to call you out on your lie. Yesterday, in the first
Lily
place, you said I
Starfire.
called you a racist. I never called you a racist. You won't find it anywhere. Prove it. Prove it. Prove that that's what I said. I called you despicable. You said in your live stream that if you live in the slums, you would get a black girlfriend because
Hey,
it's the
Fallen
only
Star.
option you
Yep,
had
you
in the
sure
slums.
was.
It was a very racist sounding statement, but I never called you a racist. You inferred that I said that. So is that your guilty conscience speaking? You say that you're not allowed to lie. That was a lie, that I called you a racist. You also lied saying that I chopped up your video. Brian Wong made a short. You said he chopped up your video and made it sound like you were racist. Neither one of us chopped up your video, and I'm going to prove it to you right now. I'm going to prove it to the world
See,
right now.
Marcus.
You poked the Nana Bear. I don't do this hardly ever, but you poked the Nana Bear. So let's just see what you said, your own words, on your channel, on your live stream, shall we? Here we are, Mayor McCheese. This is your channel. We're going to do it live, like you say. Let's click the live button, shall we? Let's go there. This was your live stream yesterday, January 19th, 2026. We're going to click on the live stream.
I could afford a home.
Now, I stopped it because this is right about where your words are spoken. Your words on your live stream, the exact same words in my video that you said I chopped up to make it sound like you were making racist statements. Okay? Let's enlarge it so we can see your little mug here. Are you ready? Listen carefully.
I'll be lucky. I'll be lucky if I can even get an apartment. That's the thing. Because it's only $967 max. That's it. So I'll probably have to live in the slums somewhere. Because those apartments are cheap. That's just the way it goes.
Hey, Wandering.
Watch me get a black girlfriend before John does. He'll be so jealous. I mean, when you're living in the slums, what options do you have but a black girlfriend, right? You don't really have much in the way of options, do you? But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's in the hands of the gods.
Did you hear yourself, Vaughn? You're a liar. You're a liar. You said that I chopped up your video. There it is. Your own words from your live stream on your channel. Did you chop it up to make yourself sound that way? Let's hear it one more time, okay?
That was pretty cut and dried. Sounded like Helton was being racist to me. What say you? What say you?
Hey, shall we?
Because those apartments are cheap. That's just the way it goes. Watch me get a black girlfriend before John does. He'll be so jealous. I mean, when you're living in the slums, what options do you have but a black girlfriend, right? You don't really have much in the way of options, do you? But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's in the hands of the gods. Whatever they decide, they decide.
You are despicable. You want to deny that now? Good luck. You're a liar. Don't ever say you're not allowed to lie because you are a liar. Okay, Vaughn, here we are at John's live stream. This was after yours. Look, it says Open Forum 11926, John Gisela. This is his live stream. There's even live chat over here, and you were desperately scrolling and trying to keep everybody from speaking because they were saying that you did say some despicable things. Now, here's what you said to me. Let's close this. There you are. There's your big funny face. Okay, you ready? Let's hear what you have to say here. I told you in chat, why don't you watch your stream and see what you said? Here's your response.
Roast a pig. Cook a ham. I did watch it. I was the one that said it, goofball. I don't need to watch it. I was the one that said it. And you know damn good and well I wasn't being racist. So now I'm going to get your channel taken down, Nanoforce.
Where did I ever say you were racist? That's what you inferred from your...
I'll say it, Nanoforce. He's racist. He's a racist piece of shit. Go ahead, bitch. Take my fucking channel. Take it. I dare you. I fucking double dog dare you. I triple dog fucking dare you. Come at me, bitch.
own words. Listen.
That your channel be took down for calling me a racist when I wasn't. How about them apples? Does that sound like fun? I'm
You're
going
a
to get your
liar.
channel took down, Nanoforce.
You're a
You
liar.
called me a racist when I was not a racist.
Prove it. Show me. Where did I ever call you a racist? You're a liar.
Shouldn't have done that shit. That was pretty stupid on your part.
It was stupid to show your live stream with your very own words. Your very own words are stupid. You shouldn't have done that, Vaughn. That's what you're saying. Because I didn't say anything. I just took a little clip from your very own live stream. Your logic makes no sense.
Yeah, Nanoforce called me a racist because
No, I did not. Prove it.
I said that if I ended up in the slums, I'd get me a black girlfriend. That's not being racist. That's just being truthful. There's nothing racist about that. But they posted it saying that I'm a racist, so now I'm going to get their channel took down.
I'll call you a racist. I'll call you a racist. I tell you what, let me know where you're at. I'll drive to where you're at. I'll make that long fucking, you know what? I ain't putting the miles on my car. I'll fly to where you're at, economy, so I'll be good and pissed off, and I will tell you that you are a racist to your fucking face. I'll fly an economy class to where you're at, find you, and call you a racist to your face. And then tie you up in a pretzel knot.
It's going to be a lot of fun watching you guys squirm while
We shall see. Be careful, Vaughn.
YouTube takes your channel down. You guys are very racist.
Isn't that funny? You just said you were going to get my channel taken down for calling you a racist, which I never did. And here, what you're doing, calling us racists.
You guys are very racist.
We hear you, Sharpie.
You know, it's almost like John deliberately left the thing going so that I would get attacked by trolls. He's done this before. He'll leave, and then all of a sudden, I get attacked by thousands of trolls in the comments. I wonder why he does that. He does that a lot. I've noticed he does that a lot of his videos.
Then
He'll
leave.
disappear, and then I get attacked in the comment section by a bunch of trolls.
Why are
Wonder
you
why that
staying
is.
there?
I wonder why that shit is.
Don't read them.
I wish I could figure out why my stupid wrench don't work. That's what pisses me off.
Poor thing.
Let me see here.
Hmm.
Someone get Vaughn back in here. Where? I heard a ding. I heard a ding ding. I heard a ding ding. Oh, it's Vaughn. don't know what
Yeah.
happened, but that Walmart
Yep,
was
there's
a
the
dead
ding
zone.
ding.
It would not let me connect to the internet. Back, man.
So just a minute ago, Vaughn thought that John was doing this to him on purpose. Now he's all happy and sweet, and they're all lovey-dovey again. Isn't it amazing? Let's skip forward a little bit.
But
The slums, what options do you have but a black girl?
Okay, here's where I wanted to get to. John is reading what I wrote in chat. I wrote Vaughn's statement about living in the slums, and John reads it. Let's back it up just a little bit and hear what they say about it.
The slums, what options do you have but a black girl?
yeah,
Well, that's taken out of. I understand what Vaughn means by that.
yeah,
You fucking losers don't grasp the velocity of the matter. You just fucking take it out of context, you know.
Wait a minute. How can I take it out of context? Those were his words.
How
These
many words
guys
can you
are
take that?
hilarious.
Wait a minute.
No, I disagree. I think they fully understand what I was saying. They just try to paint me as a racist to turn everybody against me. That's all.
No, everybody's already against you. How can we turn people against you when people are already against you? Well, you know, when people already don't like you and have heard you say racist fucking things, you know, if it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it must be a duck.
Isn't that right, Nana? Yeah, it is.
That's wrong, Vaughn. I never called you a racist. Prove it.
That's absolutely right, isn't it, Nana? Yes, it fucking is, man.
No, it isn't. You're a liar.
Absolutely right.
Wrong.
That's absolutely right.
You're frozen, stupid.
Well, you know what? It is what it is.
The thing, man. A lot of words have changed and makes it hard to say certain words anymore these days. And
Oh, shut up, Vaughn.
it's crazy.
I like her. Getting back to what we were doing. Hey, Hatfield, how you doing? Hey, Rainbow Shines, how you doing? Come on in, sit down a spell, take your shoes off, and enjoy the show.
All right. Clean bowl. Dried and put aside. Now, the next thing we do is we have to incorporate the butter into this dough. So how I saw them do it, and you have to have softened butter, is they kind of like spread it on the dough like this in the video. They spread it on the dough and they just folded it. Let me make sure this is, there we go. They folded the butter into the dough until it was nice and smooth. So I'm getting butter all over my hands. So let's go get that butter in that dough like this.
Isn't there a tool for that? For cutting in butter and shortening?
I didn't do it. This was part of the recipe. This is how they incorporated the butter in the dough. So I'm gonna make sure that's really incorporated. And I think it is actually right now. Really good. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is gonna be such a rich tasting dough because of the butter in it. Oh my God. You could smell the butter with the yeast and the condensed milk. Oh my God. This is incredible dough. You should try this recipe. It's a surprise stream. I love it. I never heard of this before. I'm curious to learn. Yeah, I'm going to put the recipe of this in my description after I'm done. But it's really, oh, look at that dough. Look at the color. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, it smells sweet. It smells almost like Hawaiian bread. That would be a cool thing to do, is Hawaiian bread. But then it's all incorporated. So the next thing you do is you just take a little oil, put that down there, and just cover the ball with oil. And then cover it with a tea towel, like I'm going to do. And wait for it to proof for about an hour. So stay tuned, guys. In about an hour, I will be back and we're gonna form these buns. There's a specific technique they like to use for these buns, so I'm curious. So stay tuned for that technique of how to form this dough. See you in a little bit. Peace and Maranatha, guys.
Pizza marijuana, guys. Well, that's all I got for right now. I want to thank everybody that joined me this evening. You guys rock. I don't care if you were here for 10 minutes, 10 seconds, or the whole thing. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. You know why? Well, do you? It's because nobody else will. Now, y'all take care, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Peace.